our soul, our heartbeat, our vibe. Nothing sweeter than our Vaval. Come experience National Schools Calypso Competition, June 9th, VG Sports Complex. National Soca and Groovy Monarch Semi-Finals, June 23rd, National Cultural Center Grounds. Calypso Semi-Finals, June 25th, National Cultural Center. National Carnival Queen Pageant, July 1st, The Pavilion, Rodney Bay. Intercommercial Calypso Competition, July 6th, The Sab. National Soca and Groovy Monarch, July 7th, The Sab. National Calypso Monarch, July 8th, The Sab. National Junior Carnival, July 9th, William Peter Boulevard. National Panorama Competition, July 9th, The Sab. National King and Queen of the Bands, July 10th, The Sab. Juve, July 17th, Castries City Circuit. National Parades of the Band, July 17th and 18th. Shock Roundabout to Castries City Circuit. Answer the call to color. Lucian Carnival, July 7th to 19th, 2023. You're welcome.
Are you a small business owner looking for dependable IT support? Then look no further. TCS has the solutions to all your IT needs. Our experienced and qualified team of IT professionals has all your IT solutions. We provide wired and wireless networking, point of sale solutions, network security, data backup and recovery solutions, desktops and laptops, computer hardware and software, computer accessories, inks, toners, and much more. Don't let IT solutions cripple your operations or your ability to serve your clients. Call us today at 450-4638 or visit us on the ground floor of the American Drywall Building at Vidbutai. The Computer Store, meeting your demands in the IT world.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina energy is the what I'm gonna energy. Is the what I'm gonna energy. Is the truth to keep me pumping, baby. To keep we moving, to keep we grooving, to keep we pumping. All night and day, energy right. To go all night. It's stamina energy that give me life.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Patrice again. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. Who me? I only drink one brand. Blue waters inside the house and the van. When I need to hydrate, I drink blue waters. I'm feeling great. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue waters. That's the number one brand. Drink blue waters and mind my business. I go drink blue waters and mind my business. Me and you join in the blue water crew. The taste, the vibe, blue waters is the truth. When the hot sun come, I drink blue waters to cool me down. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue waters. That's the number one. I go drink blue waters and mind my business.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Ready staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. No packets too big, too small. Cannot wait to ship with tropical. No packets too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, located on Manuel Street. Telephone number 4570900. Visit www.tropical.com.
Good morning, Vaval Central.
And we're back. And let me say good morning to my brother Teddy.
Good morning, Iwa. Good morning. The weather on. Never stop Vaval before. Never, Iwa. Ever stop Vaval?
Nah.
Never. We in that. We inside. Congrats, first of all. Good morning to all our followers here on Radio Caribbean 101.1. Also on the Facebook page of Radio Caribbean, the official page of Radio Caribbean, also the UTV 124 on Facebook and UTV on cable, the public loving that TV aspect, that TV dimension. UTV on 124 on cable, they're already live. Brandon is on live early. All technical issues ironed out and they smooth and really warming the hearts of the public. Last night, People were asking for you last night as usual, but I know you were there somewhere in the audience. You know, you're a fella that like to overmingle too much. You know, you're a kind of funny fella. You're there, but so tell them you're there. You were there last night.
Yeah, I'm there.
Invisible Iwa boy. Last night, the King and Queen of the Bands, the weather was doing a number earlier in the evening, but of course, of the Favalists there in the numbers, the turnout I was quite happy to see the number of people there, the weather or no weather, and they had a ball. We want to compliment, of course, Kim Daisy winning it for the Tribe of 12. Good morning to Beverly, to Karen, to the whole crew over there. Adrian and company, Tony Reese producing the mask, Kim Daisy winning the Queens, and your soldier, our absolute carnival icon, Giovanni Santoma himself, the great Solvani, coming through and winning in the King of the Bands, Iwa. The great Giovanni Santoma, really a great moment. Adrian has not been beaten, certainly in that male category, in either category, for a long time. So, two old colleagues there, the old rivalry is very healthy for the competition. Giovanni Santoma, great designer, costume builder, a mass man at heart, and from a family of great carnival and artistic pedigree. Giovanni Santoma coming through. I see you like to show your public. You want to go through the results in them? That's what you're saying? You want to, not yet.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the main results there. The great Giovanni coming through in the King of the Bands category and winning for Fusion Mask. Crystal, big up yourself. CC Giddens and company. Dwayne Jabatis, Nyland. So Fusion inside. And so it was a great night. The creativity in evidence. I really like to see a shot of all these costumes in procession in one on the move on the road. It would really be nice and fantastic. It's a project to undertake a group close to me undertaking for next year to really get that as part of the parade. All the costumes, the King and Queen of the Bands in one movement, in one parade, their own separate parade on the road. But the tribute to all the designers who came through, new bands, established bands, old soldiers like Rosie Etienne very much there, Lama Sifli carrying again. Nice to see the young new generation very involved and very enthusiastic about the creativity on stage. And so another good plus for St. Lucia Carnival. Again, as I say, it's one event. Barbados, for example, has no such event, Iwa. You know, the thing plastic and artificial, the real artistry is what justifies this carnival, the country having it. And so the fact that the importance on a special night still placed to King and Queen of the Bands is a good statement on where our carnival is at and where we're hoping to go. Barbados, as I said, is not such a big feature. A Grenada type is not as central and as highlighted as here. And so we must really take pride in the fact that King and Queen of the Bands remains a very stellar event as far as we're concerned. So Adrian and the crew, all the other band leaders and designers really take heart and take a bow for keeping this tradition alive. It's very important and we must compliment them. Of course, Iwa, persons get excited, St. Lucia sometimes we react very quickly, and I always find as a country we need to relax, reflect, and understand context. So our country is extremely excited and about the success of the opening of Jazz at Marshall. Remember, Iwa? Mm-hmm. And so I saw the post flooding in, return the carnival to Marshall, return the carnival to Winterfell Park. I must be the authority on trying to run carnival events at Marshall, Iowa. Stress, prayers for me as carnival director in the days of Marshall, successive events at that, the horrible conditions at Marshall, the terrible drainage, and so the stench over at Marshall, the impracticability, the fact that the parking, very few options, and so you have to use the field, really a total mess. And so last night, back then in May, I was cautioning people, don't get overexcited, don't get carried away. Having one little jazz event in the dry season is one thing. Having carnival, successive events is another thing. And last night, two persons came to me and said, remembered my comments then, that imagine in this situation now, if the weather inclement over the last few days, we're dealing with Marshall. I remember Oswald Augustine, Ozzy Boy, patting me on the back after one Calypso finals it was. The field in a mess, not fit for even human presence there, and we still have to do King and Queen of the Bands the next night, big costumes. And he passed me a little pat on the back saying he'll say a prayer for me. And after that OECS Soca Monarch and King and Queen of the Bands, you have Carnival Monday and Tuesday, on that same Marshall ground. I saw some video a few days ago on NTN of 1990, really disgraceful, the conditions of those people, originals and New Dimensions and Secret, and so in waterlogged, muddy conditions. the nice costume, there was an all-white section. I shudder just looking back at that. And so we mustn't get carried away and get excited. Having the jazz event in May doesn't translate to having a carnival city at Mindofella Park and in this context for a number of reasons. Of course, when it rains, that means you cannot use the adjacent marshal ground for parking. You know what that means, Iwa? That's a story. Nowadays, we have to squeeze the artisans who park on the Mindofella Park more. The trucks carrying the costumes would stick in front of the players' pavilion. Commerce, the definition of commerce. So let's not get carried away. Secondly, about other country, all of us included, must just stop, reflect, and understand context. I saw one set of reaction over the perception that the Carnival Queen was targeted by a missile on the weekend, that it was about a reaction to her being selected as Carnival Queen. No such thing. I was very close to the action. At least 3 such missiles, luckily plastic bottles, and kudos to the authorities that they're very strict in the modern approach to event management. There are absolutely strict sanctions for anybody selling in bottles so the vendors don't. Plastic bottles in evidence, and so obviously some guys in what appeared to be a mild protest, troublesome, out of order. It is unpardonable, unforgivable to send anything on the stage at anybody at all. But clearly, you sending just at the presentation party generally. You know, the system, the authorities, they said it. And so we this micro clip of the one bottle that went the way of the Carnival Queen was in fact extrapolated to say it was a targeted, planned attack on the Carnival Queen because of the results a week earlier. And so that was clear from all the evidence, and from the clip alone, the conclusion would be a little hasty to say that it's such an organized, orchestrated attack on the Carnival Queen. And so to be condemned, the throwing of any missiles towards the stage, but certainly to get to the conclusion that it was definitely a deliberate and targeted attack linked to the results a week earlier of Carnival Queen is not founded at all. And so we must be careful, always reflect and understand context. Having said that, a note to the authorities, there were the days over at Mindofella Park where the security cordon was basic, was Rule 101 when you went to the presentation party. In a crowd of thousands, it just takes one crazed, over-intoxicated person to do foolishness. You understand, Iwa?
Yeah, don't mash it up.
Don't mash it up, but at the same time, when one guy mash up, mentally, he could just do foolishness. So there used to be the basic SSU officers accompanying the presentation party, just then and looking into the crowd, so it would be a deterrent at least, for people, apart from protection, a deterrent for anybody trying any such thing. Of course, the fact that maybe the security cordon had been relaxed the last few years was in keeping with our growth as a country, that we're long past the days of people, her black early 90s protests for her black against other people winning to send missiles on the stage. I guess the country, we had felt that we had gone way past that stage, which we generally have, and so it takes one individual to be troublesome and certainly disgraceful to send missiles at the stage. But as a country, particularly when it comes to carnival matters, we can't decide to counsel the country and everything with the carnival issues, just to reflect a little bit and understand the context at every point. We also going on to and as you're saying, we want to, people misinterpret you. I said very clearly a number of times, it is unpardonable, unforgivable, to be condemned, unacceptable to send anything. So we're not saying, we're not lessening the misdemeanor at all.
I think this person should be arrested.
Arrested alone? Yeah. In 2023 and throwing missiles at the stage. But as you say, sometimes I don't know. What do you say? Somebody presentation party prizes and you throw a missile, whatever it is, plastic bottle, whatever it is.
Can't throw anything on stage.
Right. So we're not at all.
Mash it up.
Right. So we going on Iwa. Steel band we mentioned. I want to make the point before that steel band is as alive as King and Queen of the Bands. Very important for the carnival. Very important indeed. That the steel band so much alive. And like Calypso, the two pillars, traditional pillars of the carnival, like Calypso, the youngsters, the youth quotient in the participation very high. The average age of the band players must be close to 19, 20. Lots of young players in the band, ensuring the tradition is continued. And so, of course, if we delve deeper into the schools, and so it will be even further enhanced and strengthened. So we're happy for that. We want, in speaking of tradition, the broader point, that next year, what's next year, Iwa? Next year Carnival, what's important about it, Iwa? You know your history, your context. Next year, 25 years since we changed the date. Since we changed the dates, Iwa. We changed the date. That's important. We have, Iwa, you know, Vaval Central, we have, every country, we have massive things planned for this 25th anniversary next year of the change
so
of date.
25, we do not Kaiso 25 or Soka 25.
Hold on, it's not people business. That's just one part. That's a small part of it, Iwa. Huge. 25 years of the modern mass, the modern era of mass. Since the change of date, Iwa, 25 years. 1999. And so it started 1996 when...
But that was you, right? No? That was
No. I'm going to call Von Charles and John Joseph Codex, and so the rebels who decided that we can't continue. So our carnival is a little papi show, Iwa. When we use, well, papi show in the scale, the mass and tradition are strong. I want to make that point. Strong tradition, and then, but the participation and the scale of the carnival, we sometimes carnival was always pre-Lenten. So carnival would fall, for example, on February 7th, February 14th, and in St. Lucia, you couldn't get anybody to get serious before Christmas, you know that. So it's a scurry every year, a little scurry after New Year's Day to rush and prepare a little mass. And a number of us stood firm. Von Charles, John Joseph spearheading it, and originals got small, and so were very strong. The traditionalists like Joan Hingston and company were opposing it, the change of date. And so he said that because it was overshadowed by independence in the first place, remember February, independence, and because in the shadow of Trinidad and Tobago, we would never get the exposure and the growth. And so we stood firm and boycott in 1996, Iwa. A number of us, I was chairman of Carnival, resigning then, and a boycott of Calypso, putting the pressure. And eventually, with the change of government, Damian Greaves, short pants, your partner, right? As Minister of Culture, the big change came 99, jam time 99, we move it to July. The evidence is clear, Iwa, the growth of Carnival. Can you argue against that?
No.
Can you argue? No. All right. Private
99 was a big year, jump time.
And so it changed. So the scale has been less. So 25 years next year. Also 70 years since Queen Show next year. So a big
70?
Yeah, since the first Queen Show. So a lot of celebration, lots to celebrate. Having said that, I was craving a pan music boy. Pan. Who won the panorama again, Iwa?
Courts Babono.
Who's the leader of Courts Babono?
Alison Markey.
Well, you saw
I learned that, but
informed this morning. We gone. Run it, Iwa. The winning tune. What song they played?
Malawi.
Where you?
My Teddy and Fire.
Run it, Iwa.
Iwa so.
Yeah, but I know you used to be around the panel. You played actually. You didn't play. You didn't learn to play.
Nah.
But
look, Panay push her in, you know.
Yeah, that's the fun. Fellas used to rush. You know. Nowadays, you can't get any little boy to push pan for you. Fellas used to rush, fight to push that pan and pull it whole day, you know. Whole day pulling the pan. As the tradition was very alive then. We met a number of people commenting, there's one aspect of the carnival as we continue to push. We're really pushing in a big way in just a bit. The Ricky T and Friends, the Soca Explosion. We're supporting Ricky T. It's a big event tonight. Everyone excited. I find the grassroots very excited. The Massacre shares, and so when I go to the supermarket, they're all excited about this Ricky T. It's really the people's event. A number of persons last night looking forward to going there and ensuring that they have a blast. If Ricky T is a fantastic cast, is a great energy, a great range of artists tonight, and very affordable, very accessible, physical location as well as price range and price point. Really good for the people. We have asked that the masses be able to access the carnival. We've really advocated this on Vaval Central. Happy that Ricky T's Fete is happening. Happy that there is in fact going to be carnival in the city for 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, from 12 to 2 lunchtime. Mass on the Square. Remember, you used to have a Mass on the Square. Right. So the CPMC having it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 12 to 2 over the Derek Walcott Square. Live band, lots of artists passing through, carnival bands, all aspects of the carnival, steel band, and so all will be in evidence and on show over at the Derek Walcott Square. That is Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, 12 to 2. The visitors too about the town get a taste, a slice of the carnival, and so it's called Carnival in the City. The CPMC answering the call to ensure that the people have access. And as I say, that metaphor we keep using, that iconic grandmother with the 2 children who cannot afford to pay the $90 and $100 and $200 to go. And I remember being touched by how fascinated they were to see the heroes. You'd be surprised, as T Blacks mentioned to me off mic yesterday, T Blacks walking at that Derek Walcott Square, how they would be so happy. The first touch to see him in person. Let us not. The carnival, when we speak of the carnival, the stakeholders, the audience, the spectators, the ordinary people who look on, even those who can't afford, they are stakeholders, and it is their carnival also. When we say everybody's carnival, is there. So let us not only focus on those who pay the $100 tickets to the events. Let us bring events to them, and I'm happy that CPMC answered the call. 3 days, lunchtime, 12 to 2 in the city. The city will be buzzing. Carnival in the city will be on there. Many people commented on RCI has been doing a good job, well, if Carnival generally, the Carnival station, but on the recording, the live recording from the Soca semis, really the energy. And so one tune that captures it well, Ninja Dan, a.k.a. Karma. He's keeping that name past Carnival, or he going back
Karma.
to Ninja?
Karma.
As Carnival, this competition done, he going back to Ninja Dan?
Karma.
So you're not going back to Ninja Dan?
No.
He's staying with Karma?
His name is Karma.
All right, you sure?
Well, that's what he said.
All right, okay. Ninja Dan, a.k.a. Karma, but he was the energy, Ninja Dan's energy in that semi-finals as per this recording. Listen now to Ninja Dan as we get ready for, we're going to be speaking either in person or on the phone to Edwin Yearwood, who's on island, Mr. Killer, one of the greatest soca artists out of the Caribbean. They all had to support Ricky T. Black Chiney, your favorite DJ, she's coming in just a bit. Ricky T and company will be here, and a number of other artists passing through. Your boys Bronx and Matter, the real revelation of the season, also be in it. So lots of action to come in pushing. Good morning to Thaddeus. We are new Thaddeus. We're coming through. Color me red, Iwa. We have a red jacket. That red jacket you had there before. It back again?
Back again.
Red jacket. Color me red. Euphoria, Darwin, Dahlia, Teddison. We want to come through. Alvin Malakan to come through and push Euphoria when the piece start. HP says he'll be in to push his Sakafet, but we go into Ninja Dan, Soca semis. The energy that came through that recording, Iwa.
There is a mouse in your house. Get that in your house. I'm looking for your mouse, so I come in.
Vaval Central.
In your house. I'm looking for your mouse, so I come in now. Put a man on you. Put a head on you. Put a head on you. I put a flag on you. I put a front on you. I put a two on you. Put a head on you. Come make him mad on you. I fuck on you. I fuck on you. Sing. I fuck on you. I fuck on you. Sing. I fuck on you. I fuck on you. Sing. I fuck on you. I fuck on you. Sing. Hey, he good killer. Vaval Central. One mellow, one big. Sing flat, one kick. Your power and your groovy. Don't show stone if you live in the grass. Don't push no it if you are stuck in the grass. Don't push speed if you're fighting. I'm tired of that, and you're running. Oh, what they're calling me coward. They're calling me coward. I'm tired of the coward. Calling me coward. Hey, fuck are you? 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 I have a rat in your house. You're running your house. Looking for your mouse. Coming in your house. What else is your house? You're running your house. Looking for your mouse. So I coming in your I fuck are you? I fuck are you? Do the fuck are you? I fuck are you? Hey, keep on killer. 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 Hey. Good morning, Wakanda. When I say Wakanda, I want you to say forever. Wakanda. This side. Wakanda. This side over there. Wakanda. In the center, so Wakanda. That was nice. Everybody put one in the air for me, so. Everybody put one in the air. If you do not want the rats at your home this year, we do not want the terrorist houses. Put one in the air. Watch me. One. Get ready to pump it. Two. Ready to pump it. One. Two. 1, 2, 3. Fuck up. Look. Everybody put one hand in the air for me. Everybody put one hand in the air. One hand in the air. Watch it. We're waving out all negativity. We're waving out all evil. We're waving out all rats. All nices. Let me go. One. Wave it, left. Wave it. Heavy wave it. Heavy wave it. Heavy wave it. Heavy wave it. Come on Vaval Central coming for you. Teddy?
You liking the band, Iwa?
Oh boy. Oh, by the way, boy, I just want to say that band sound really, really good. I say good morning to TC Brown. And from my understanding, this is the Extreme band. Extreme
Backup.
band. Yeah, backup band. And these guys sound really,
Tight,
really good.
tight,
Really impressed with their performance. I could see them into the music. I could see them moving to the music. And it's something that is really important, especially me as a fan. When I look at bands who play music, I don't want to see you, especially soca music. You're playing power soca, and you're a musician, and to me, you're supposed to be into it, man. You can't be standing up one place playing that kind of music, Teddy. You have to be into it, you know. And I'm really impressed. Yeah, with that band.
The back, that live recording RCI is playing has been so impressive. The live of the soca, and the artists really came through. Of course, the Pekong Exchange. Ricky T had his answer. That day we'll play Ricky T. Ricky T wasn't easy that night in that cultural center either. Ricky T was not easy, and he had talking to the band. He had a nice choreographed piece. Well, not choreographed. Appeared quite spontaneous and impromptu, but nice, real synchronized dance with the band in the end. We want to run through. We're going to a short break, and then also the results, Iwa?
Yes. Just let me go straight into the sponsors for Vaval Central. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Blue Waters, and as we say good morning to Dexter and Hector. Fellas always locked in. Tropical Shipping, the Computer Store, UTV Channel 124, Island Sounds, Lighting and Power Rentals, also Ram J's auto parts. And just let me run through these results very quickly. In the Queen of the Band competition, we begin with the third runner-up, Fusion Mass, a tribute to the icon Rosemary Harris, carrying the costume, 372 points. Second runner-up, Zuvo Into Battle, the Tani St. Omar, 399 points. First runner-up, Tribe of 12, Palm Sunday Redemption, Sharon Tanner, 441 points. The winner, Tribe of 12, Abaglo, is the portrayal, Kim Daisy, 442 points. Queen of the Band. Let's move on to the King of the Band. In third runner-up, Island Tribe, The Rising Sun, the portrayal points, carrying the costume, Cedric Laura, 407 points. Second runner-up, Tribe of 12, Papa Jab, Seducing the Nation, Craig Hyacinth, 412 points. Tribe of 12, first runner-up, Tribe of 12, For God So Loved the World, Jordan Oshie, 429 points. The winner, Fusion Mass, Afrobeat is King, Giovanni St. Omar, 436 points, King of the Band. Teddy?
Yes, the result. You said you're going to the break quickly, Iwa, and then we go. Acknowledge the sponsors and then come back to.
Thank you very much. This is Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound.
Somewhere between cerulean blue and golden yellow is a color called Lucian Carnival. The color of rhythm, the color of artistry, the color of revelry. From Juve to jump up, from fete to festival, from music to mass, our soul, our heartbeat, our vibe. Nothing sweeter than our Vaval. Come experience National Schools Calypso Competition, June 9th, VG Sports Complex. National Soca and Groovy Monarch Semifinals, June 23rd, National Cultural Center Grounds. Calypso Semifinals, June 25th, National Cultural Center. National Carnival Queen Pageant, July 1st, The Pavilion, Rodney Bay. Intercommercial Calypso Competition, July 6th, The SAB. National Soca and Groovy Monarch, July 7th, The SAB. National Calypso Monarch, July 8th, The SAB. National Junior Carnival, July 9th, William Peter Boulevard. National Panorama Competition, July 9th, The SAB. National King and Queen of the Bands, July 10th, The SAB. Juve, July 17th, Castries City Circuit. National Parades of the Bands, July 17th and 18th, Shock Roundabout to Castries City Circuit. Answer the call to color, Lucian Carnival, July 7th to 19th, 2023. You're welcome.
Are you a small business owner looking for dependable IT support? Then look no further. TCS has the solutions to all your IT needs. Our experienced and qualified team of IT professionals has all your IT solutions. We provide wired and wireless networking, point-of-sale solutions, network security, data backup and recovery solutions, desktops and laptops, computer hardware and software, computer accessories, inks, toners, and much more. Don't let IT solutions cripple your operations or your ability to serve your clients. Call us today at 450-4638 or visit us on the ground floor of the American Drywall Building at Vidbute, the computer store, meeting your demands in the IT world.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here. Yo, stamina energy, stamina energy, stamina energy is the truth to keep me pumping, baby. To keep me moving, to keep me grooving, to keep me pumping all night and day. Energy right, to go all night. It's stamina energy that give me life.
Stamina Energy, rise to the occasion.
Patrice again. I go drink blue water and mind my business. I go drink blue water and mind my business. Who me? I only drink one brand. Blue waters inside the house and the barn. When I need to hydrate, I drink blue waters. I'm feeling great. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue waters. That's the number one brand. Drink blue water and mind my business. I go drink blue water and mind my business. Me and you join in the blue water crew. The taste, the vibe, blue waters is the truth. When the hot sun come, I drink blue waters to cool me down. When you see we out on the road and we go
shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package to big, no small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, located on Manuel Street. Telephone number 4570900. Visit www.tropical.com.
And we're back. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound, Teddy.
Good morning. We're in with Kami Joseph, who is very much the lady behind the operations for tonight. Ricky T's Soca Explosion. Keisha is one of the artists. We're expecting Black Chiney. We're going to be speaking to Edwin Yearwood, speaking to Killer in just a bit. We're running the tracks. Of course, we want to salute this morning the appearance, the invitation, the nice gesture, Iwa. The invitation for the three monarchs, Asa Ale, Groovy Monarch, Calypso King, and Calypso Monarch, T-Blacks, and also Nerdy, Imran Nerdy, to the Parliament this morning. Parliament is today, and they've been invited as the official guests of the Parliament of St. Lucia. Commendable indeed, a nice and worthy gesture. Claudius Francis, big up yourself on that one. He's been consistent with the athletes, Julian Alfred, with the performers, our champion teams and achievers being invited to Parliament, and the Carnival fraternity would welcome and certainly be heartened by our Carnival winners so far, the three monarchs of the musical competitions being invited. So Nerdy, Arthur and T-Blacks, I had a suit out, sharpening the suits this morning going to Parliament. Good acknowledgement by the country, not just the persons who happen to be sitting now, but the Parliament of St. Lucia. They are being totally acknowledged. So that is indeed commendable. I will be going with the salute being done. We are making a little point before we go to the next song. Nerdy, a tribute to him. He was due to come here today, but of course we would gladly defer to his parliamentary appearance. We have to respect that and support it and encourage and be happy for him. The need you mentioned yesterday to evolve, Iowa. We wanted all Carnival players remind them the need to evolve, and we make the point again. When Thaddeus explained to us earlier, Red Unlimited Red International not coming out this year, one of the established bands very responsible for the growth and movement of St. Lucia Carnival, and they're not coming out. We mentioned the days when Sexy in Black was an institution in St. Lucia Carnival, the only fete on a Friday night for visitors, for locals, one fete inside a gated yard. Remember that, Kami? Sexy in Black. Now they're about six events. Keisha, you're too young for that. You don't remember that. Sexy in Black was a big event. The squeezing in gated yard, everybody, but sumo plays under pressure for tickets. Everybody, no tickets. You couldn't buy a ticket VIP like regular. And they stuck. They did not evolve the way they should have, and tweaked and changed and grow. And so now we have about 6 other events, breakfast fests like crazy. So that Friday into Saturday morning is loaded with all sorts of events. You have the Bacchanal Blocko with Fusion. You have Soaked. You have Mess with Legends. 6 fests to go to. That's how the Carnival has grown from 1 monopolizing to 6 fests. So the lesson there in this Carnival trend, make sure you have a young brigade, a young wing you're the young wing of Soca Explosion, Kami. The youth, a youngster, you see your glasses there?
My hair long, my hair is young.
You send the taxi for Black Chinese? You tell Kati?
Yes.
Right.
Teddy only cares about Black Chinese.
So we're going to our performance. We're giving the next tune while we link up with Edwin and so. What you giving them? A mix of Nerdy. Nerdy is very much the revelation. One of them of the season. But
we are very proud of Nerdy. Congratulations to King Nerdy.
Nerdy. And before we go to that, again we ask St. Lucians to remember context and history. Let us always remember context. Somebody told me yesterday, I didn't realize that a few years ago, 2015, look at it, Keisha, Shemi J and Nerdy came in here. Remember, Iwa? Mm-hmm. We virtually bust them here. That's where the 3 of them on this program, we really big them up, beg them to CPM, we put them on shows, get them out there. Nerdy, Keisha and Shemi G in here in the Vaval Central, the bus through. And the song, get Nudi song for me, Iwa. The song at the time, In the Mang. You have that?
Oh, yes.
Right. Remind them. Last night, two guys said me, I didn't realize that was the song, Nudi, that showed the timing he has, the knack for the soca thing. Special, gifted performer, understanding the soca, the timing, and the energy. Your archive is good. You have that already, Iwa?
Yeah, man.
Play it for them. The original Nudi, In the Mang.
In the Mang.
On a Monday, get a call from my next panda. I'm on linking down in the Monday. Escape the supervisor down in the Monday. That's where we pay. I tell you to my surprise, and there's one there in my eyes. Hey, look into the left, look into the right. Please grab up tonight with woman. I say you know man and woman to the front. I said to the back. Bumpers rolling round and round. Tonight is bumper attack, and I tell you down in the they have a kind of woman, some mixed with woman. They are telling you down in the man. Woman and woman whining, how one man smiling, yeah. Oh Lord, then. What does she walk up the vibe and then? When you walk up the vibe, then you make me alive. When you walk in the thing hard. Oh Lord, then. What does she walk up the vibe and then? When you walk up the vibe, then you make me alive. Listen up, Miss Wokey. I've been waiting here for a long time for you when you're gone, ladies. We want thing on my mind, the way how you bubbling so, and nothing go down low. I want follow behind you, I'm telling you. Look into the left, look into the right. Please blood up tonight, big woman. I say you know man and woman to the front. I said to the back. Bumpers rolling round and round. Tonight is bumper attack, and I tell you down in the man. They have a kind of woman. Some mixed with woman. They are telling you down in the man. Woman and woman whining, how one man smiling, yeah. Oh Lord, then. What does she walk up the vibe and then? When you walk up the vibe, then you make me alive. When you walk in the thing hard. Oh Lord, then. What does she walk up the vibe and then? When you walk up the vibe, then you make me alive. Oh Lord, then. Down in the Monday, we going down in the Monday. Yeah, I'm telling you. Down in the Monday, we going down in the Monday. Let me do. All right, down in the Monday. Early again, party again. Yeah, and we go down in the Monday. Yo, people, you ready then? Let me do. Drop it.
Vaval Central. Teddy?
Yes, Iwa. Imran Nudi. That was then.
I keep on saying that.
One of the most naturally gifted. You say the same way in his heyday. They say Ashanti was the gifted one. The timing, the flair and so on, and the emotion in the calypso. Here, timing and flair and so on. It is Imran Nudi. That boy is gifted. Let me tell you, the balance, the flair, the timing. And what I tell people in the finals, he wasn't overly concerned with the antics and the theatrics. He sang his song, natural and pure as they come. Enjoy my song, and he beat the best of them in a power soca with a memorable song, Clock. You tell me you have Edwin Yearwood on the line, boy? Edwin, not easy at all.
Edwin!
What's up?
Edwin, good morning. Edwin Yearwood. From Richard Stoughton talent to now. Quite a journey, right? Quite a journey. Yes, we have you covered. Can you still sing? You know, I didn't know you sang calypso. That you hot. Did you win the crown that year, or you placed? That the year you sang Voice It in My Head.
I won the crown.
Right. You could sing two lines in that first. You could sing. You remember that chorus? You remember that chorus?
The chorus of what?
Voices in My Head.
Of course. You want two lines sung?
Yeah, give us something from the chorus. I didn't know you sang calypso. I have to tell him that.
A new day begins, and you're feeling down and out. New problems ahead, don't know yet what they're about. You wish you could die, so the madness could be gone. But it's nonsense to hide or run. Something says keep pressing on. A voice in my head keep talk to me. And that song is basically addressing so many things. It only seems that way. It addresses mental health. It addresses poverty. Everything in one.
Right. I was there in Waterford at the stadium, Edwin, that night. Rocket and Lil Rick too had a little stint in the Calypso. But we're talking soca now. The icon that you are, Sack Passe, Pump It Up, and all the hits. Edwin, you haven't been here in a while. You haven't been, what, 4 or 5 years you haven't been here?
I haven't been here in a while, man. I haven't been here in a while performing. So,
right.
But been here.
Looking forward to tonight with Ricky T. I noticed you made the effort.
Looking forward to linking up with Ricky T and friends and just having a blast. And hoping the people will come on out because you're in for a treat. You're in for a fantastic show. You're in for everything, but that is called vibes. Everything that is vibes. Come out and support your local artists. That is what it's all about. Come and support your local artists. Yeah. I'm just happy and proud to be here to support and be a part of this.
Well, we wanted to confirm on the public that you're in fact here and present here for this show. You are an absolute icon in the Caribbean, not only a performer but also writer. Remember, you wrote big songs like All Aboard for Prescott?
Definitely. I mean, I'm very grateful to have had the chance and the opportunity to write songs for other people, and and the songs are doing well, so it's all about One Caribbean, and yeah, that's what I'm here for, to share that vibe, that One Caribbean vibe. So looking forward to being there tonight. And
equally famous was your band Crossfire. They're still going strong. I know
still going strong. We're gearing up for crop over in Barbados right now. Still going strong.
Well,
right now we have songs that are actually on number 2 on the charts in Barbados. So we're looking forward to a fantastic season.
Well, it's to be commendable. Bands, you know how difficult for bands to stay together. Your rivals, Square One, have long dissipated. You going strong. It really is certainly something to appreciate.
And we are very grateful for that. We have people who, as long as you believe in what you're doing, we have people around us. We only bring people in the band who believe in what we are doing, who have the passion for soca music, who have the passion for Caribbean music to see it go further. That's what we want. So one of the reasons we have the longevity is because we don't encourage. It doesn't matter how talented you are, how gifted you are. We don't encourage people in the band who does not like soca or who is not buying into what we are doing as far as soca is concerned.
Yeah, but I know how loved you are in Barbados. I remember a kind of mini controversy a few years ago, Edwin, when it appeared or it happened that you were not going to be in Barbados for Crop Over, and there's the outreach from the public. They wanted Crossfire to be here. They didn't take kindly to you possibly being out for Crop Over. Remember that?
Yeah,
Barbados?
I remember that. Yes, I definitely remember that. I mean, it's awesome to have people wanting you to be around for the festival all the time, but sometimes you have to look at the other picture, the bigger picture of going out there and sharing with the world. And we still would have been there for Crop Over. We just have been there for the entire Crop Over festival. But yeah,
the people wanted all of you. Yeah. Tell us your take. We're looking for in a big way for those just joining. Edwin Iwa, the legendary soca composer, performer out of the Caribbean, not just Barbados, the Caribbeans own him, and he's going to be one of the star attractions tonight. People are very excited about seeing Edwin at Ricky T Soca Explosion tonight at the SAB, a very affordable price. Tell us your take, because we are pressed for time, but we want to get your take on soca where it is now. I know you were in the forefront of what you call in Barbados then, sweet soca, raga soca, all kind of things.
Yeah, sweet soca. We call it sweet soca.
Right, the sweet soca. But you were even a little ahead of Trinidad and Tobago. You were big on that sweet soca. You, Rupi, and Soul already way ahead in the game. Where you see it now, the evolution, the development of soca, particularly the groovy version?
Well, I believe that change is imminent. Change is constant. And I think that we're moving away a bit from the melodies. However, music is like life. It's a cycle, and it will continue to be like that. But sweet soca and groovy soca are very, very important in the festival and out of the festival. I believe that more than anything else, will sell outside of the Caribbean and push artists outside of the Caribbean.
Yes. Well, Edwin, you'll be in studio. We'll probably have an hour-long discussion on soca and soul, but it's all about Ricky T today and Ricky T Soca Explosion. Tell us quickly your two biggest songs, in your opinion, on By the Records. What is it? We have our own opinion.
My two biggest songs?
Mm-hmm.
I would say Pump Me Up and Sac Passe.
I thought so. I will touch you, man. You want to argue with me? I tell you this morning. It's Pump and Sac Passe. I didn't realize Sac Passe is such a big song. It's a huge, you know.
It is. It actually, I would say it's bigger than Pump Me Up, and Pump Me Up is huge.
Right.
And I would say it's bigger than Pump Me Up, not from the standpoint of sweetness, but when you perform it live and the participation from the people, it spreads and it spreads. It's a joyous song.
And you have a little dance to Sac Passe too, of course.
Yeah, correct.
Right. We know the thing, you know, Kami. We know it, you know. Sac Passe, Kami, know the little dance. All right, Edwin, we begin you up. We welcome you. It's a pity you're not in studio and we don't have a separate time because we really a lot to discuss with Edwin. He's been there. He's a man who's crafted the growth of that industry. And as we see, this well ahead of Trinidad Groovy. He had the sweet soca going in Barbados with Rupee and others. Lots of respect. We'll be there tonight to support you. The people excited. Welcome to St. Lucia. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. And I will see the people tonight at Ricky T.
Is Phil Phillips still around?
He's actually in Ghana right now. He's actually an ambassador in Ghana right now. Barbados ambassador to Ghana right now.
Mia give him a work, man. Huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Nice, Edwin. Take care. We'll see you tonight backstage and on stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. Let's go. Give me Sac Passe, the song you didn't read. You must listen to me, you know.
All right. Yeah, let me play it for you.
Yes. Good morning, Killer.
Blessed good morning, blessed uprising, brother.
Boy, my sources at the hotel tell me you're on the beach early in all that bad weather. You went and do your ritual and routine. That true? In all that bad weather?
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah. Weather bad, me bad too.
Welcome, Killer. The fans excited about you tonight over at Soca Explosion. They're looking forward to it. They're really looking forward to Killer tearing down the place. When last were you here? 3 years ago, 2 years ago? Were you always here?
I mean, when it comes to show performance-wise, I can't even give you a direct year. It might be about 3 years ago.
I remember, you had Gitty Gardens for a rum bucket with fit. Tear down the place as usual. Tell us, Killer, tonight what the fans could expect from Mr. Killer on stage.
What the fans could expect? Like them don't know. Be energy, brother. Be energy. Good vibes, man. A wonderful connection with the people. It's not even about me, really and truly, you know. Really and truly, it's about the fans. You know what I mean? So how the fans respond is so I respond. You know, they say every action, there's a reaction to every action, and then that reaction causes repercussions. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And tonight it's just going to be ruction. I know St. Louis have a different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? When it comes to mass, the people energy is above the roof all the time. I don't think I've ever experienced a show in St. Lucia where, you know what I mean, it's dead and people not. I don't know. I just have not experienced that at all. You know, so I know tonight is going to be a different kind of energy, and then it's rickety again, you know. And I just want to say this. I come in to St. Lucia is to support, you know, Rickety, Dutch, the brother, you know, as my brothers. Those brothers, they function with me in this life like blood. So this is not even just about me. It's about the energy that we're about to share together. And St. Lucia, Rickety, that's your son, that's your warrior, that's your king. So you don't know, there's nothing less than destruction later. Chaos.
Right.
Rip up. Shell down, push down, fence gone, water splash, you understand, root up grass, madness.
Right.
You have grass there?
Yes, understood, killer, understood.
So follow you.
Yeah, and then we want to tell you how much St. Lucia has embraced you as the ambassador, the leader, in proposing and pushing the islands in the music, and that victory in Trinidad and Tobago, that power soca, we felt it, and we want to congratulate you again and how significant it was.
I didn't win Soca Monarch in Trinidad for Grenada, you know. I win Soca Monarch for all the rest of the islands, you know.
Yep.
I win Soca Monarch for all the rest of the islands, brother. And I just want St. Lucia to know that St. Lucia is one of the places who actually shaped my career. From my first, I would say, winning hit songs in soca music and stuff like that, a lot of them was built right here in St. Lucia. If St. Lucia don't know that I am a son of the soil, you know. You understand, whether who like it or not, you know. And I want to big up Courtney Louis. I always big up that brother there, because he has always lent a helping hand to my career, you know, to my music. We work together. that I met in a really bad car accident where a car ran into the front of my car 50-50, falling the car right back up to the engine. Got to the hospital, unconscious, wake up in the hospital, and when I wake up, I open my eye, and all I could see in my mind was Okamuna, was the stage, you know. And I talked to the doctor, I asked questions, and they said, no, you can't think, you can't leave, you can't do that, boy. And I just wait until they put on the neck brace, because all the muscles in my neck went dead for a while from the whiplash. And I wait until they put that neck brace, and as they put the neck brace on my neck, and I couldn't keep up my head, I ran away from the hospital. I left the hospital, and I won Soca Monarch the next day in pain. You know, after my performance, I literally had to, when I go back, I had to crawl to my chair in pain. And I won Soca Monarch in a neck brace. And the only thing I could share after that was just tears, you know what I mean, both in pain and in joy. So that's something I never forget, you know, and it is also historical to my island. And the next one I would say is Trinidad and Tobago, to be able to capture what they say it's impossible. You know what I mean? A piece of history that has been written that cannot be rewritten. You understand? Nobody cannot wipe it off. That achievement there, as I say, is not just for me, but for the whole Caribbean, proving to them that it could be done. Sometimes people feel things are almost impossible until somebody do it. And to be that person that opened that gate, you understand what I'm saying, is who makes the water flow. So I would say those two performances.
Yeah. Thank you, Killer. And we certainly agree. The Trinidad one, we were able to follow. We like the little account of your Grenada experience. Appears really one for the annals and for the history, the legend of soca in Grenada and indeed in the OECS and the Caribbean. Thank you, Killer. We're looking forward. The numbers, people are super excited about you being here. You are a big name in St. Lucia, always a big attraction, and we'll be there over at the SAB tonight from early for the likes of Killer, Edwin Yahud, and the rest. Welcome again, sir, on behalf of Vaval Central and St. Lucia. Big respect.
Bless the Lord, brother. It's a pleasure to be here. And fans, later, the girl come show me the wine pan Snapchat, but me want see the wine in a real life. So that a picky, if you want to, all the girls, I'm waiting on you. I want a fat girl. I want a roly-poly. What? Pick up something, anything. I want you to follow me. Bang. Later, the word please about the
nice, brother. Thanks, my brother. What you have something of him, my boy?
Yeah, I could run the new one. Follow me if you would like. I would also run roly-poly, run with it. Yeah, true.
Run with it. Yeah.
Run with it. Let's go. Let's run with it.
Hello. Hi. Me and my friend, Mr. Rum, is here to destroy your party. Static. I had some stress, so I take some shots. But the amount of thing really touch the spot. I heard a voice talking in my head. He said, go to the bed, you can't go to your bed. So I said, who is talking and where you from? The voice tell me, my name is Mr. Rum. You hear the iron? That means it's dark. Don't let nobody style you. Mash it up flat, tell me pick up something, anything. From tell me to grab something, anything. I just want to pick up something. Watch how I go grab something, anything. From tell me to run with it, run with it, run with it. Become something, start to run with it, run with it, run with it, run with it. Become something, start to run with it.
Mr. Killer and Vaval Central taking your time to 7 minutes after 9. Time check made possible by Ferris Food.
I'm feeling for something special, something good, something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor. I gotta have, I wanna have, I need to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's ice cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, creamsicles I gotta have. Give me some fat-free yogurt I need. Farron's ice cream. Farron's ice cream. It's so delicious. Farron's ice cream. Farron's tastes so good. Farron's ice cream. Oh, I gotta have it. 'Cause only the best will do. Farron's ice cream, bringing back delicious memories.
we are into the half hour made possible by WMart. Just want to remind you that the Castries branch of WMart is now at the Aquarius Crossing and they're open, ready to serve you. And this week inside WMart, you got leg quarters, chicken leg quarters, $3.50 a pound. Chicken drumsticks, $4.15 a pound. Chicken gizzard, that is $2.50. Chicken franks, $6.99 a pound. Turkey drumsticks, $6.99. Pork neck bone, $4.99. Salted pigtail is $9.99. Salted pork ribs, $7.50 a pound. And saltfish is $11.99 a pound inside WMart.
Somewhere between cerulean blue and golden yellow is a color called Lucian Carnival. The color of rhythm, the color of artistry, the color of revelry. From Juve to jump up, from fete to festival, from music to mass. Our soul, our heartbeat, our vibe. Nothing sweeter than our Vaval. Come experience National Schools Calypso Competition, June 9th, VG Sports Complex. National Soca and Groovy Monarch Semifinals, June 23rd, National Cultural Center Grounds. Calypso Semifinals, June 25th, National Cultural Center. National Carnival Queen Pageant, July 1st, The Pavilion, Rodney Bay. Intercommercial Calypso Competition, July 6th, The SAB. National Soca and Groovy Monarch, July 7th, The SAB. National Calypso Monarch, July 8th, The SAB. National Junior Carnival, July 9th, William Peter Boulevard. National Panorama Competition, July 9th, The SAB. National King and Queen of the Bands, July 10th, The SAB. Juve, July 17th, Castries City Circuit. National Parades of the Band, July 17th and 18th. Shock roundabout to Castries City Circuit. Answer the call to color. Lucian Carnival, July 7th to 19th, 2023. You're welcome.
Are you a small business owner looking for dependable IT support? Then look no further. TCS has the solutions to all your IT needs. Our experienced and qualified team of IT professionals has all your IT solutions. We provide wired and wireless networking, point-of-sale solutions, network security, data backup and recovery solutions, desktops and laptops, computer hardware and software, computer accessories, inks, toners, and much more. Don't let IT solutions cripple your operations or your ability to serve your clients. Call us today at 450-4638 or visit us on the ground floor of the American Drywall Building at Vidbute, the computer store, meeting your demands in the IT world.
Stamina Energy. Rise to the occasion.
Energy starts here.
Rise to the occasion.
Patrice again. I go drink blue water and mind my business. I go drink blue water and mind my business. Who me? I only drink one brand. Blue water inside the house and the barn. When I need to hydrate, I drink blue water. I'm feeling great. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue water. That's the number one brand. Drink blue water and mind my business. I go drink blue water and mind my business. Me and you join in the blue water crew. The taste, the vibe, blue water is the truth. When the hot sun come, I drink blue water to cool me down. When you see we out on the road and we going hard, take a sip of blue water. That's the number one. I go drink blue water and mind my business.
Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff there to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. No packets too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No packets too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Tropical Shipping St. Lucia Limited, located on Manuel Street. Telephone number 4570900. Visit www.tropical.com.
And we're back. Vaval Central on the Caribbean South, Teddy.
Welcome back indeed. And as we say, we're pushing Soca Explosion tonight. Ricky T and friends. Keisha is here, Bronx and Mata in fact here. We're expecting Black Chiney on the way.
Yes, Teddy.
All
Black
right.
Chiney will do her best to be here tonight just for you.
Today, not
Today.
tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, right. The DJing skills.
And the song.
And the
both
sense of dress, fashion.
Yeah, she's very fashionable. She's very sweet. We love her.
We go in Iowa with one of the artists who, but he's making some statements in that road match race, boy. See,
yes.
Between Kiddies Carnival and Wow on Sunday, the man almost collapsed on stage. Didn't want him to leave the stage at Wow Iowa. Just on and on and on. The kids went crazy. They know every word of that song already. You know, kids.
Yeah, we love Jagrosili, so it's
right.
great.
So he's on. Give me a little mix of Ezra. He's on Ricky T tonight.
Show and Hello Carnival. Let's go ahead, Hello Carnival.
Hey, Chagozile, what you say? Hello Carnival, nice to see you again, coming fresh off the plane. Hello Carnival, back on all is the aim. We can't stay time anticipating. Oh yeah, we waiting, and now we ready to mash up the road. Yo, now it's the time to pull our stunts. Cause when we reach the waterfront, we doing whatever the hell we want. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl. Wine as much as you want. This is carnival. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl. Wine as much as you want. Now let me see you. Hand up in the sky, hand up in the sky. Hand up in the sky, hand up in the sky. Ay 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 ay, ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Hello, pretty girl. In your costume so nice, it does give me a vibes. Hello, sexy girl. Winding up in the band like you don't have a man. All I want is just a taste of that sexy waist. Girl, come let we brace, we not watching face. Cause right now we on the hunt. So when we reach the waterfront, we doing whatever the hell we want. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl. Wine as much as you want. This is carnival. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want. Vaval Central. Wine as much as you want. Now let me see you. Hand up in the sky, hand up in the sky. Hand up in the sky, hand up in the sky. Ay 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 ay, ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Getting on bad, easy plan. We gonna get out of hand. Me and my crew in the band. Yeah, yeah. Alcohol in we hand. In the middle of the jam. Whining on a woman. Yeah, yeah. Good vibes is the board. And now we ready to mash up the road. Yo, now it's the time to pull our stunts. Cause when we reach the waterfront, we doing whatever the hell we want. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl. Wine as much as you want. This is carnival. Jump as much as you want, wave as much as you want, girl. Wine as much as you want. Now let me see you. Hand up in the sky, hand up in the sky.
Jagrosili, Hello Carnival, Teddy.
You want to run through the lineup for tonight, Iwa, for Ricky T and friends?
All right. Performing tonight, Christopher Martin, Mr. Killer Edwin Yearwood, Teddy St. John, Superman HD, Kakal is on, the Papa, the Black is on, Freezy, Ezra the Fun Machine, Keisha, Cupid, Black Shiny, Bronx, Mata, and DYP on tonight. Soca Explosion, Teddy.
DYP alone, the people love DYP last night. Penn have the season going. DYP a big attraction, and with all the artists, and we know the backup will be tight with Penn. You rehearsed already, Keisha? You rehearsed? Went through well with the great Penn. Kami, give it your plug, push your show before you go over to the Vaval TV segment.
Yes, to have the Bacchanal, before the Bacchanal tonight. The tickets are still available at all the locations, all Cell locations. So we're talking about Cell Boulevard, Cell Baywalk, Cell VA4, Cell Castries. We also Cell VA4 Soufre, Baywalk, and we also have I'm getting concessionaires calling me every single minute of the day. That's on the phone right now. From the time you know concessionaires want to come, you know people are coming. They're not going to pay a booth unless you know people are going to come out tonight.
So that means in Marsha and Mondo, they're hearing
they're hearing about it.
So
Steve's Barber Shop, which is upstairs, Armour Bakery, the Cell in the Boulevard, the Cell Baywalk, the Cell V4, and the Cell Soufre. You can still get it online at fourcirclestickets.com, and they will be sold at the venue as well tonight. The gates open from 6. You could come down and buy your tickets. The regular are $100. The VIP is $375. I remind you, if you want VIP to buy it online or in the store, because VIP comes with parking, you want to be able to park at the venue when you have your VIP ticket in your hand. So that's one of the benefits of being at the VIP. And of course, don't forget, you have the air-conditioned toilet as well. To me, that's a highlight.
That make you sure.
Yeah, man, because to me, the parking and the AC toilet, boy, ain't that. And you have a balcony view of the stage. It's going to be nice. So you should come on down. We have a whole bunch of artists. The sound check is supposed to be from 2 o'clock today with GYP. We have rehearsal at 10 for Edwin and for Mr. Killer to get ready for later. All the artists are ready to go. Keisha is here, Bronx, Mata, everybody's here. Ricky T is raring to go. He's very excited to have his show back and to have it at the SAB tonight. When you're going to come out, it's going to be a really, really nice affair. So come on down.
Right. What you asking Kami earlier, Iwa, where you could buy your ticket? Which outlet?
I want to know I have him. It's all right.
Yeah.
But if I want extra...
Steve's Barber Shop.
Yeah.
All the sell outlets, all up, north, down, south, all sell.
And it's just $100. 520s will get you inside of the venue tonight. People were saying that we should give you more at the door, but we're not going to do that. We're not doing that to our people. It's the same price if you buy it at the venue or if you buy it at the cell, whatever. But I encourage you to buy it before to make sure you don't end up in no long line tonight trying to get into the venue. I remind you that all the artists are going to be on at the same time, so don't assume that you're going to have the locals first, the foreigners after. We are mixing in, so you may end up missing who you come in down there to see if you don't come from the beginning. And our plan is to have everybody out of there early enough, because we know it's a Tuesday, but it is the final week of our Vaval. Tuesday, we're going into all the big private events starting out tonight. And I also remind you that we have a full-scale security plan. Good morning to the police commissioner and his team. We have put on extra police officers, extra security, private security, to make sure that you are going to be safe in the venue. We're going to come down, celebrate with Ricky T, and have a good time with him and all his friends tonight from 6 o'clock.
Right. Nice and comprehensive little update, Kami. We're going early. What time do you recommend we should be there? Early to avoid all things. Get there early.
Yeah, I suggest you get there early. To me, early is best. The gates open at 6. Try to get there early. We're going to have DJs are going to be playing for you. We have Scotty and things. So you could come down and have a good time. We're going to make sure you get it good. We have
Scotty's hype man.
Set. Yeah, Scotty's going to be there. We have a very, very tight set, but it's going to be a good set. It's going to be pure hype and mayhem the whole time. Penn was very insistent. We're not going to. This is not the place to test your song.
Right.
These are all hits. That's why Keisha is there with TPM. We have Cupid on later with Water. We have Kaka with Blah 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 and Party Mashuppers. We have Killer and Superman HD going to do Defense, Born to Mash Up, More to Mash Up. Every big song you could think of. Pressure Boom, Freaky Girls. Edwin here with Christopher Martin is here with all of his big hits from Jamaica. It's going to be a very, very tight set, but a really, really high energy set the entire time. Right. When we start, we don't stop until we stop.
Nice vibe. We're going across to the other area. Time,
yes.
We never enough time on Vaval Central. We're going on to the Vaval TV section. Keisha is ready and raring to go. Let's run. You're doing your Nerdy finally, right?
Nerdy.
They will mix unemployed into clock out. And remember, people, they going to Parliament this morning. Those who might have missed it, they are the guests of the Parliament of St. Lucia, the Speaker, Claudius Francis. Big up yourself, Claudius. Inviting them as the guests, the 3 champions, the 3 monarchs in T-Blacks, Nerdy and Arthur Allen. Run it, Iwa.
Ranking, how you mean? Nerdy there, hey that. You still wanna step in there? I just want a vibe to feel. See man hate them, but from time we hit Maris Hill, now we tell them, party go get destroyed. Fretting with so much joy, partying like I unemployed. Party go get destroyed. Fretting with so much joy, partying like I unemployed. Today we are live out, pretty girl there from the north to the south. Today we gonna find out how many birds we go catch on my route. Vibes, when me living with them, girl bouncing like a whole sound system. Bumming and getting slow, they already the wrong thing. Over 999. Cause it's an emergency. I drunk, bring the rum urgently. My friends calling me, they want to go home early, so we tell them, whoa, yo, 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 yo. Party go get destroyed. Fretting with so much joy. Partying like I unemployed. Whoa, yo, yo. Party go get destroyed. Fretting with so much joy. Partying like I unemployed. Anyway, pump we pump it. All night I whining on something. No one can tell me nothing. On a girl catch me humping. Anyway, pump we pump it. All night I whining on something. No one can tell me nothing. On a girl catch me humping. Yo, rapid. Been working for a while. Working for a while. I barely see my child. Hey. Been working for so long. Hey. I barely know these songs. Hey. Well, you see today they wanna clock out. Clock out. Boss tell me anything, then I'll walk out. Walk out. A ticket in my pocket and it pop out. Pop out. I need a glass of rum to put in my mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you see today they wanna clock out. Clock out. Boss tell me anything, then I'll walk out. Walk out. A ticket in my pocket and it pop out. Pop out. I need a glass of rum to put in my mouth. Yeah, yeah. My coke I say yeah, yeah. My friends and them say yeah, Pass me a rum, let me catch on fire. My people them say yeah. When you see me clock out, I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. Yeah. When you see me clock out, I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. I'm out on the road. Yeah. So now you see me leave this scene. Bust my nigga fireman. Pass it a drinking anything. Bust my nigga fireman. When I'm walking hard. And that's why you hire me. So when I'm party man. So bust it a fireman. Oh, I drinking. No work I be thinking. Me and my friends linking. And the liquor we pimping.
Come on.
You could say what you're thinking. Cause you see today they wanna clock out.
Imran's nerdy.
Bust tell me anything then I'll walk.
And Vaval Central. Clock out. Teddy? Yeah,
welcome,
Teddy.
welcome back. Welcome to Vaval Central. The Liza not sticking for sponsors. We're going with Keisha and Mata and Bronx. They will be here on stage tonight at Ricky T and Friends Soca Explosion. We're going first if Liza the sponsor. Liza by the breakfast. You know artists coming, even if they're not performing, all artists buzzing about that breakfast boy. They want to be invited and they come in and check the other artists just to get breakfast. Let me tell you, Liza, tell them what you have this morning. Your sponsors and overall, and tell them what you have this morning.
Okay, so big up to W Mart. They're relocated to Aquarius Crossing. Inside they have hour. So Tassina and the rest of the crew, big up, thank you. We have Cream and Bean this morning, and let me tell you, Cream and Bean well turned up this morning. They have given us croissants, they have given us baguettes, eggnogs, hot drinks, cold drinks. Let me tell you, they well came through for us today in a big way. So big up to Cream and Bean. Also, they will be at some of the fetes, Brazen and Indulgence. So people who are going out to support these events, look out for Cream and Bean. We have Marcy Stores with the guiltless yogurts. We have Ferron's food products. We have Sabel, a carnival accessories, which is an online store. We have Kada's Bakery. Let me tell you, the one in the Rodney Bay Mall. You'll need to go to check out Kada's Bakery. We have Sweet M Delicacies. We have Stamina Energy Drink. And you could get it at all the retail stores island-wide. These events, guys, Creamery Novelties, Sabi's Kitchen Delights. Oh, let me tell you, my mother cannot stop raving about that baked ribs yesterday. Oh my God. We have Frozen Wave. You could check them out on IG. Frozen Wave 758. That's our cocktail. And big up to Rituals. Oh my God. Rituals on the individual packaging this morning. They well turn up. Faye, big up yourself with your lovely and delicious, most scrumptious wraps this morning. Big up.
Mata and Bronx busy in that breakfast. They haven't studied you fellas. Keisha, you ate already? You had breakfast in a while?
No, I just waiting to eat so I could relax and eat my
Let's go. Iwa, we running sticky links. Ready for Keisha? Keisha on tonight. Keisha, mash up the place tonight.
Of course, make sure y'all come out to the stop tonight. It's all about Rickety and friends. And of course, I'm going to be performing my hit song TPM. Don't be late because like Kami said, you don't know how the mix are going to be arty. Sometimes you might miss out on somebody to come to see. So come out to the event early.
Nice. Run it, Iwa. Sticky link.
It's Keisha. Hey. There we go. I don't know you, you don't know me. This feeling so right. When in public, please don't watch me. But you know, alright, my sneaky licky link. Hush your mouth, my sneaky licky link. Tell no one my sneaky licky link. I'm someone's property. The party nice, the party nice, the party nice. Cause you nicer, you nicer. You looking so fine, you looking so fine, you looking so fine. You know I want you. Eh, eh. You already know that we're a secret. Big people think we moving discreetly. The first time we link up, I swear it was so magical. The way that we vibing, I don't want anything to stop. So baby come, but don't stay too long. Take a wine to our favorite song. My sneaky licky link, hush your mouth, my sneaky licky link. Tell no one my sneaky licky link. I'm someone's property. I don't know you, you don't know me, but this feeling. When in public, please don't watch me, but you know it. My sneaky licky link, hush your mouth, my sneaky licky link. Tell no one my sneaky licky link. I'm someone's property. The party nice, the party nice, the party nice. Oh gosh, you nicer, you nicer. You looking so fine, you looking so fine, you looking so fine. You know I want you. Oh baby, come over. Want your body hair a little closer. Come give me the sweetest kind of wine. The sweetest kind of wine. You already know that we're a secret. Big people think we moving discreetly. The first time we link up, the way that we vibing, I don't want anything to stop. So baby come, but don't stay too long. Take a wine to our favorite song. My sneaky licky link, hush your mouth, my sneaky licky link. Tell no one my sneaky licky link. I'm someone's property. I don't know you, you don't know me, but this feeling so right. When in public, please don't watch me, but you know we alright. My sneaky licky link, hush your mouth. Tell no one, I'm someone's property. The party nice, the party nice, the party nice. Oh gosh, you nicer, you nicer. You looking so fine, you looking so fine, you looking so fine. You know I want you. Eh, eh. Oh baby, oh baby. Big up RCI.
Vaval Central, Keisha. That's where she started, that's where she burst through. And that's where she's continuing her career in a big way. Keisha, the outfit tonight, the outfit unlocked tonight?
Of course, you know that swag boss always representing.
Keisha, thank you and have fun tonight. We're looking forward to seeing you on stage tonight.
Thank you so much. Big up RCI once again.
RCI Vaval Central.
RCI and Vaval Central. Teddy Francis, big up you.
Big up you. Big up. Come through, Martha and Bronx. Your belly full, but you're not supposed to perform on a full belly, but yeah. You have to hold the tea for you, you can't perform with that. You know, you can't walk the streets now and show you're getting more popular every day. People really happy with that and the Pekong, you're coming for Pekong there in that Suka Monarch. You'll plan that, boy. That just come out, or you'll have that plan long time to drop.
Just come out. On the night we feel the vibes and we just you know.
Drop that. All right.
Let's drop it.
So you'll be there tonight. You'll have fans like crazy. You're really big in the carnival. Looking forward. Everybody's happy with Bronx and Martha and Bronx. Comes through. It's your time. And give us a little touch at the end. You know our tune at the end. You have
yeah, man.
Maybe good start with it. Iwa, you have thing. You have frost there. Iwa Frost, I'm hyper.
Of course.
You touching Frost first, Iwa?
Hold on. Talk to them, Martha.
Take out my shirt and my hat, so we tell them.
If you feel like
slow, mission boys we not go like so we tell them. The party just start. Take out my shirt and my hat, so we tell them. If you feel like slow,
I just drink 10 syrup like a pro.
Well, if you feel like drinking too much rum, I do shit with myself. I just start drinking.
Sing the thing.
I just start drinking. Well, if you feel that I falling down and I drinking rum, well, I just start drinking. I tell you, I just start drinking.
What we drink from?
So we tell them. And syrup. Tell them boy I brass, party, I pressure. Go eat in my glass now. Any syrup. Tell them boy I brass, party, I pressure. On the road, so we say get it proper. Whining on real, I proper. Don't ask me nothing, I proper. Drink up by the bar, I proper. Linked up in the bed, I proper.
See girl soaking wet,
I proper. Hold on, so we tell them, hey,
easy up yourself now. Easy up yourself and bend down.
Hold on, call me the Frostman reaching the session. Yeah. You like that? I have a bad like behind that. Ricky and friends tonight. That's what we tell them there now. So we say, well, if you feel like I'm too much, some I doing shit with myself, I just start drinking. Well, I just start drinking. Well, if you feel that I falling down and I drinking rum, well, I just start drinking. I tell you, I just start drinking. Hold on, so we tell them, any syrup. Tell them, boy, I brass, party, I pressure. Go eat in my glass, any syrup. Tell them, boy, I brass, party, I pressure. Hold on, so we say get it. Hold on, so we tell them, Mata Killer.
You know,
Westbank,
MLS, Yo Bronx sponsor.
Tell them there.
Yes, sir. Ricky T and friends. Boom on one side. Can you balance on one side? On one side, bring it down like a landslide. A landslide, bring it down like a landslide. You know their favorite line, sing it for them, Mata.
Say balance in the dance. Watch her touch up on. If you see she get on while she tell me come inside, I say balance in the dance. Hold on.
You know, RCI, Ricky and friends tonight. Come on, smell modern support. 1, 2, can you balance on one side?
Hold up, on one side.
Can you balance on one side?
On one side.
Bring it down like a landslide.
Hold up, a landslide.
Just bring it down like a landslide.
Alright, what we sing? I say balance in the dance. Watch her touch up on. If you see she get on while she tell me come inside, I say balance in the dance. Watch her touch up on. If you see she get on while she tell me come inside.
Now shake your left,
shake your right. Alright, shake your left, shake your right.
But I come in the middle. In the middle. I come in the middle.
Plus, in the middle.
Can you balance on one side?
On one side.
Can you balance on one side?
On one side.
Bring it down like a landslide. Bring it down like a landslide.
Landslide.
I want you to shake it, baby. Balance it, baby.
Alright.
On one leg, baby. Control it, baby. Now shake it, cousin. Roll it, cousin. Control it, cousin. Cousin, make cousin. One side. Is one side. Can you balance on one side? On one side. Let's bring it down like a landslide.
A landslide.
Bring it down like a landslide.
A landslide.
I say balance in the dance. Watch her touch her pants. If you see she get on my she tell me come inside. I say balance in the dance. Watch her touch her pants. If you get ready to shake if you can shake. Now shake your shake your alright. Shake your shake your
right. But I come in the middle. In the middle. I come in the middle. Plus
RCI. Well, can you balance on one side? On one side.
Can you balance on one side?
Whoa, on one side. Just bring it down like a landslide. A landslide. Well, bring it down like a landslide.
Alright, landslide.
Yeah, man. So you don't know it's all about Ricky T and friends tonight. Get your tickets, guys. Get the last minute tickets. It's going to be crazy. Don't worry about the rain. It's going to be alright. Everything is going to be good.
Big up Matan Bronx, top artist.
Mr. Teddy, before we kick off, we have giveaways for Ricky T and friends though. We might give away 2 tickets right about now.
Alright,
so
okay.
Right now we just want anybody to just call a line and sing their favorite part of the song if they have it right.
they win the silver ticket.
All right, I will handle that. I will handle that. I will handle that. And I will like tune, so I will handle that in just a bit as we wrap up on Vaval Central. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Liza, breakfast. Turn up again. Breakfast. You have people wanting, invite people. I could invite some people. Tomorrow, a few. All right, from our live. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, we hear again Vaval Central, the countdown to the big St. Lucia Carnival Vaval 2023.
Thank you very much, Teddy. Vaval Central and the Caribbean Sound is sponsored by the Carnival Planning Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Stamina Energy Drink, Blue Waters, Dexter Hector, good morning, Tropical Shipping, the Computer Store, UTV Channel 124, Island Sounds, Lighting and Power Rentals, Ram J's Auto Parts.
Somewhere